What is Zeitgeist? I actually typed in define Zeitgeist because I wanted to see how it was understood on a universal scale. It sent me to a clip about a movie where they were explaining one fragment of a particle of an answer, the equivalent to a phrase in two parentheses in the middle of a sentence. Zeitgeist. When you define the word zeitgeist by itself, as Google puts it, it's spelled out to be this. A noun. The defining spirit or mood of a particular period of history as shown by the ideas and beliefs of the time. Ah, that makes way more sense to me than the video I saw. The defining spirit or mood of a particular period of history. An example is called for in this moment in time. Let's use the 70s. The 70s were marked by social change and political change and perspective change on beings of hue and with their color surmised in the minds of many, and the ideals that they were trying to extinguish in the more. So, with that being said, that defining point was a defining point of social restructuring, so to speak. Okay, I get why they use that particular video. They use that video to say this is what's going on. But they made it all like conspiracy theory. Well, that was the ideas and beliefs of a time. The conclusion of the definition of Zeitgeist. Ideas and beliefs of a time. We are defined by a people who believe in extravagance and spending, and who have learned from our seeking of plentiful and future comforts that family, the core of what the 70s and 80s are supposed to be. The core of what we do it all for anyway. Why we go to work, why we save money, why we buy houses, why we fall in love, why we have kids, why we do these things. To support a family, to attract a family, to maintain a family, to grow a family, and to become a family. We do these things for that. But hasn't each and every nation done this? When I evaluated the ideas and beliefs of this time, I wasn't worried about the government or where the money went. I was worried about why the money was being spent on all levels and the way it was being spent. Okay, who cares who taxes what? At the end of the day, how many men want their children to sit on another man's lap and bounce and tell that guy what it is he wants or she wants? It's a disturbing concept, and yet it's done annually. We talk about we want to go green, and we're polluting our air with cigarettes, and we're polluting our air with cars, and then we go cut down trees for sport and holiday to have the best tree competition. I'd rather have the best air. I look at people who have saved all summer working 2 and 3 jobs to blow all the money away during the coldest time of the year, only to find themselves back to little less than nothing and awaiting for a check to come in the mail to replenish what they already had before they decided to throw it out the window. So forgive me if I don't understand the ideas and beliefs at this time. Just saying. Merry Christmas. If it makes sense to some, that's fine. What I've discovered from my travels and my observations, Christmas is a pedophiliac holiday. It is not backed by the Pope. It is not referenced in the Bible. If the Vatican will co-sign Christmas and give me a reasonable understanding from a holy book, I will go with it. Otherwise, who is Kris Kringle? What is that? And why in the movie Miracle on 34th Street did he bounce the little orphan girl who was brought by some random lady with no front teeth to sit on his lap while some other guy took pictures at a distance? I said, ew. I said, if that wasn't To Catch a Predator, what was? Then I put two and two together, all the way from Elmo, why I hate the color red. It's disturbing. As disturbing as Kris Kringle, as disturbing as spending all of your money in the coldest months of the year when your utility costs are at their highest, and allowing your children to sit on a stranger's lap and tell a stranger what they want. It goes against the very underpinning of church. You tell God what you want. Not some guy who's gonna break in our fucking house with a fat ass suit on and get shot if he eats your fucking cookies up because I bought them on my bridge card. I'm just saying. You wanna worry about ain't nobody got time for that. Shit's dummy. And ain't nothing about it funny. And everybody wanna ho hum and act like I'm a buggy. Whatever. Boo-hoo, cry me a river when you get broke too. Spent all your money on PlayStation and shoes. Fuck for. You'd have done better stocking your refrigerator though. Maybe get a deep freezer too, add some more. So that when April you can have a barbecue. And I bet more folks will show. Anyway, it's one of those days I wonder how it won. How did Kris Kringle beat common sense? How did cutting down trees become fun and sport when we don't have air to breathe and you want to look at me like I'm not supposed to smoke cigarettes? Merry Christmas. I think people are the most ridiculous sometimes, and they want to test my logic and my sanity. Okay, go ahead and spend your bonus check on everything you really didn't need to show and impress for people who you really won't see, but maybe that once a year. And then wait on your tax check to come to replenish what you already had instead of adding to make it doubly more so that you can get 2 more jobs next summer. Fuck out of here. I don't have time for that. It's a pedophiliac holiday. If you watch The Miracle on 34th Street, ain't no Santa Claus in no country, in no city, nowhere gonna talk to a child in front of their parent as if the parent is not there and then disrespect the parent. I said, this is dummy funked. I said, ugh, what's something about this is just all scrapple-wopped. Like, what? And even gave her a brush-off hand gesture. I said, yeah, this ain't even for my culture. With all due respect, I didn't get it. So excuse me if I'm not all, excuse me if I'm not elf and geeked about Christmas. Just saying. Back to Zeitgeist. I think I surmised it. The defining spirit or mood of a particular period of history as shown by the ideas and beliefs of the time. Today is December, what is today? December 19th. And I think that's the core of why we are abased in economy. What is it based on? Instead of home ownership, people buy things. Instead of spending time with family, they go get second jobs to buy more things. Instead of investing in extracurricular activities with their children and participating in sports with their children and attending events, they're working and hustling to provide more stuff. What happened to the core of it? Kris Kringle, jingle, jingle, change. I wonder how lynched we will be, or how unpinned we'll see, if we take an opportunity to close our purse strings and enjoy our families, just as they were designed to be, entertaining and lovely, and way better than any dead tree with lights on it. It's like putting glitter on a dead lung. What for? Make it shiny?